Cyborg, the man inside the machine. I tried to get this on the day it came out, and when I went over to my comic book store, it was sold out. And the other one I went to also sold out. My girlfriend picked this up around Jenkinstown because she works up there, so that's pretty cool. Alright, with the first page, I thought of like the Matrix. It's like, yeah, see, you can see. Basically, it's like these weird star troopers fighting these weird Prothean like creatures, and those who don't know, Prothean, no, how bad is it Prothean? No, it's Phyrexian from Magic the Gathering. They look like those type of creatures mixed with like Husk from Mass Effect. Some weird symbiotic techno creatures that's attacking these soldiers, and these soldiers got some pretty nice tech on them because there's this guy who like shows a cannon. They give you one of those some of those action packed liners like "It's a good day to die." I was like, okay, I can see this. I can see this. This game is getting nice. See, that thing looks more like a Phyrexian slash Husk slash sci-fi techno goodness. And you see protesters here basically complaining about the Star Lab and all this stuff like Stop Star and all. It's just people protesting because they don't understand what's going on. They see what Cyborg is. They know what Cyborg looks like. And that brings up a lot of controversy towards them only. And then we get to see some fatherly love from Victor Stone's dada. Basically, he reminisces on like how he died, came back alive, died, came back alive. This dude died a lot apparently. And when he had that accident, when he got the techno, I guess you call it technomorph or whatever. When he got that inside him, that's when in Victor's words, his dad started paying more attention to him because before that, his dad was more soaked into his work than into Victor. And he said in a weird way he liked the fact that he has this ability because now he can spend more time with his dad, even though clearly, even when he's showing him how he died and stuff, and one of the scenes, they were more curious of how he rebuilt himself than actually asking him questions. They like tossed him aside, didn't talk to him. Daddy wasn't there. All that extra stuff. See, right, and he makes a fun joke of how he died. He's like, "Trust me, I know what happened to me, and here comes, I'm dead." It's just like that one panel. This part, that one panel that got me laughing. Sorry for the lighting, guys. Like, I I'm on like hiatus cleaning massively because I'm moving out soon. So yeah. And then this is the part when he starts basically fixing himself up, and they completely ignore Victor again. His dad and his dad's coworker ignore Victor. Victor's right here trying to get a blood test. The needle's not going in. He said, "Oh, that's interesting. Hey guys, come look at this." They're completely off somewhere else. No, they're like in the same room, but mentally and verbally they're somewhere else conversating. And Victor gets mad. He yells at them. It's like, "Yo, shut up and listen to me." And they're like, "Oh, what happened?" And it turns out, oh, there it is. When he got angry, his emotions manifested into his body. Now, for those who, well, everyone kind of knows what Cyborg could do. He's like a techno symbiote of a sort. He has some abilities like technograph and technopath and all that stuff. And he basically got a whole bunch of arsenals when he threw that little tantrum. And for a split second, like, oh, "What's wrong, Victor?" 2 seconds later, "Hurry up, get a screenshot of this. We gotta get the data." I'm like, dude, that is an effed up father. Like, that's a seriously messed up father. Like, your son is going through this oh my god change, and you're worried about your studies, and that's pretty effed up. I mean, Stone's dad is a dick. I'm sorry. Like, that's kind of messed up that you made your son feel that way. You made his son feel more like a lab rat. Even though the girl Sarah still sticks up for him now and then, it's not the same. Yeah, one girl can stick up for you, but when your parents, oh, my bad, parent, because Victor's mother passed, that's kind of messed up. It's like, so he sneaks away. Asks Sarah, you want to go for a walk. They walk out. You got this other guy who's handicapped arguing saying, "What do you know of fighting in a war? What do you know?" Now, I can understand where this guy's coming from. He lost an eye, he lost a hand, and Victor lost half his body and gained it back in like in attack. But here's the thing, though: as much as that guy could argue that he's missing an eye, missing a hand, he's not being not only shunned by society, he's also being he's not being shunned by society and by his own people that he works with. That's kind of messed up. Like it's like one of those things you can read what's online, but you can't see what's in between them. Because yes, this old man with like the missing arm and the missing eye went through stuff, but Cyborg technically died, came back to life, lost half his body, gained back his body with the technograph. Then his freaking dad is treating him more like a lab rat than a son. The only person he could talk to is Sarah. He goes outside, everyone starts like plotting against him. Well, protesting. That guy's argument is invalid. I'm sorry. Victor deals with more stuff than he does. Then he crashed into a guy named Sebastian, which they conversated. Apparently, they were friends at one point back in high school for football. And it turns out he's like, "Oh, what you been up to? Let's get some coffee." And he says, "Oh, nothing much. Tried to join the Justice League, didn't work." I'm like, okay, that part I didn't really see necessary, unless in the next issue he's gonna have a lot to do with stuff. Now these husks, I call them husks, Sibi, whatever the fuck they are. They start the soldiers they killed. They said this tech is singing a song to us. This tech is able to heal others, but not ourselves. And they're getting so sucked up in this tech, which I'm pretty sure is probably is build or the same tech Cyborg got, because they're in a whole different galaxy and they're feeling this music coming off the tech. Which when I hear the music coming off the tech, I think of Arachni from Mass Effect. Because Arachni, they communicate through songs. It's sci-fi, sorry. There's a lot of similarities here. And they said in the end that we will make the song ours. We will find it. And even the soldiers that they brought back to life looks very similar to Husk. Now I'm not sure if that was planned or they got a small idea off of Mass for that, but it's a good touch. I like it because now he in the future he would have to deal with these human husks that he's gonna be conflicted to kill or to try to save, and that's basically how it ends. It ends with these aliens saying, "We will find this tech and make it ours." Now, for a first issue, it's good. It sums up everything you need to know about Victor Stone very easily. It tells you what goes on, how he got his abilities, well, some of it, and it sums up his connection with his family, his friend, not friends, but before that he only had Sarah. This is a good example of how to start a fresh series because this sums up everything so quickly. Unless you want to start off with like how he got those abilities, yes, that's good. But for a character like Cyborg, and you're not really gonna give him extra stuff like they did with the New 52, then yeah, keep it simple. Very simple comic and a very good read. I like this, and I can't wait for the issue 2. Yeah, and actually, this read I give it a 4.5 out of 5. Reason for that is because I believe that whole part with Sebastian, it was unnecessary. I mean, yeah, it showed a connection that maybe there's hope for Victor to have more friends outside the lab than him having to tolerate his dad's insolence. But we will have to see. Let me know what you think of the book. I'll see y'all in the next review.